All right, Nikki Hiltz got the flag all around you. I mean, what are the initial feelings?
Shock. I mean, I woke up this morning like with a gnarly sore throat, and I was like, fuck, but I literally slept all day long, and I woke up and it feels like the morning right now. And I talked to Mike about a race plan, and he's like, I think we might have to play a little bit more conservative today. Just you're used to having like 3 gears, and it's just, he's like, I think it's just you're gonna have one bullet, so use it wisely. And I used it that last 100, and I'm in disbelief. I can't believe it.
I mean, how do you feel about having to switch your race plan kind of last minute or different from what you might have prepared for?
I think, the 15, you can go in with a race plan and it's not going to look anything like you imagine, which is we thought it was going to be really fast from the gun. I think, but that's the best part of being a 1500 runner. You have to think on your feet. I think it's like being quarterback, you never, you got to be prepared for anything. And I was just, every lap kept going by and I was like, I feel okay. And then all of a sudden it was 3 to go. And, Emily made a big move, and I thought she miscounted laps. That's how aggressive it was. But then I was like, no, she's a great kicker and she's a strong kicker. She can kick from 400 out, and that's what she did. And I thought I blew it. I thought I was going to get fourth, but I ended up having more than I thought I would.
What did you think about what the Ethiopians were doing early in the race up front?
Were they trading leads?
They went out pretty hard and then they kind of let you guys back into it. So
I think that happens a lot. I watch a ton of races. I'm such a nerd. I watch so many track races, and I've noticed that sometimes people will go out in 62 and then their next lap is 64. And so coming through in 208, and I like to be if I think that that's what's happening, I play it safe and I go 64, just so I'm more conservative and not gassing myself like that. But I kind of figured that maybe was how it was going to go. But when they started switching leads, I was like, I don't know what's going on up there. I like my spot. I'm going to protect it, and just kick home.
How hard was it to keep your focus through the day, given you woke up with that sore throat?
Honestly, I think it really helped me just really be in the moment and focusing on getting enough liquids and rest, and I wasn't really thinking about the race much, which I think in hindsight's a good thing. I think I trust my instincts, and I have really good instincts, so I don't need to overanalyze or focus. I can just be in the moment and be really present, and that's what I've been practicing. I meditate a ton, and I feel like that's a huge part of meditation. It's just all we have is the moment that we're in, and so it was a long day, but really just slept a lot of it.
The U.S. won 4 medals in the 1500 tonight between men and women. What does it mean to be a part of that?
Incredible. Even all weekend long, Ellie last night, Yared, oh my God, I think we made a statement in the middle distances, and I think it's awesome. I think, we watched that men's 15 in the call room, and I was like, that was awesome. What an epic podium. And so Emily and I were like, all right, our turn, and we executed. I think we're in a great place. I think the U.S. really leans into teams and teamwork and doing it together, and that's what I'm a part of, that's what Emily's a part of, and both those guys. And we're in it together. It's awesome.
Where does this race fit in terms of